So the Gigabyte board decided to play ball with the 771 Xeon processor right out of the gate. This motherboard had the F5 BIOS flashed to it, and I have since updated that BIOS. However, I didn't need to do that in order to get the Xeon to be recognized by the system. The motherboard has succumbed to the will of the Wayback Tech and has decided to play ball with the overclock. Now, I will say that it was a trifling challenge to get this thing to play ball. It was extremely painful because sometimes it would run at 500 megahertz bus and sometimes it wouldn't boot up at all. Sometimes it would throw a memory error and sometimes it wouldn't. I do have it at 480 megahertz. And here's the memory benchmark of the motherboard in question with the DDR3 memory in it. Unfortunately, I had to underclock the memory slightly because for some reason the memory controller on this motherboard, when running all banks of memory filled, has a real big issue with running the memory at full speed for some reason. So unfortunately, that's about all I can get out of it. So here's a shot of the processor right here running in CPU-Z, and you can see the specs of it right there. Here's the CPU Queen benchmark of AIDA64 Extreme, and here's my processor right here in yellow. We compare this to a 4-core i7. We're not too far below that. And we go up here to the i7-2600, and we've definitely got quite a bit of a gap to that one. And here's a float point test here. You can see the Xeon is just right under the Phenom, but that's of course a 6-core processor. And compare again to an i7. We're not too far below an i7 there, at least at 965 anyway. So while I wasn't quite able to get the processor to 4 gigahertz, which was my goal, I'm going to call this a success. So we're going to see if this can actually do better for my video editing. But for the time being, I'm going to leave it in this case and do some gaming. So now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get back to my game here. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing all of my videos.